Welcome back to 10 Slide Info. Even though Indian Army is very much excited about the lightweight tank version, which is jointly planned by L&T and DRDO on the base of K9 Vajra hull, they do have other options in their mind, and obviously they do have some solid reasons behind it. One such option which is prevailing in their mind is the latest version of the Sprut SD Russian tanks. The upgraded version which I am talking about here is the Sprut SDM-1 light amphibious tank. These state-of-art tanks have a combination of great firepower and modern armor with high maneuvering capability. Just to give a quick info about the Sprut SDM-1 tank, this tank has a 125 mm smoothbore gun with fire control system and remote weapon station. The secondary armament consists of 7.62 mm machine gun and 7.62 mm coaxial machine gun. It is claimed that in terms of firepower, it is comparable to that of Russian T-72 and T-90 series tanks. The 125 mm smoothbore gun can fire all standard 125 mm ammunition used by these T-72 and T-90 series tanks. The vehicle is also armed with guided missile weapon system to defeat explosive reactive armor equipped targets and armored fighting vehicles at a range of up to 5 kilometers. Coming to general characteristics, the Sprut SDM-1 airborne light tank has a hull length of approximately 5.8 meters and an overall length of 7.08 meters with gun forward. The width of this tank stands at 3.15 meters and height at 3.05 meters. These tanks weigh approximately 18 tons. The Sprut SDM-1 tanks are powered using UTD-29 diesel engine which produces 500 HP power. The maximum road speed is 70 km per hour and amphibious speed on water is 7 km per hour. The Sprut SDM-1 tanks can travel up to a maximum range of 500 kilometers. Mobility, rapid deployment, and air transportability are the key factors of these new lightweight tanks, and that's one of the main reasons why India is looking for it. The Sprut SDM-1 can be para-dropped with the crew on board. These tanks are capable of operating in high altitude terrains during difficult weather conditions, which is one more vital factor for Indian Army. A next generation digital fire control system is integrated in these amphibious vehicles to detect, recognize and destroy the stationary or moving targets in both day and night conditions. And this is done through the gunners and commanders' sights. These vehicles are also equipped with night vision equipment to support nighttime missions. The hydro-pneumatic type suspension system installed in this vehicle offers improved driving comfort over all types of terrain. The hull of these tanks are composed of welded aluminum armor with a composite skin to maintain a light weight. Its front arc withstands only 12.7 mm round hits, and all-round protection is limited to 7.62 mm fire and artillery shell splinters. Armor protection can be increased with add-on armor. Add-on skirts can be fitted for a higher level of protection. This combat vehicle is also equipped with an NBC protection and automatic fire extinguisher systems. The vehicle offers protection to the onboard crew member from nuclear, biological and chemical threats as well as from small shells and splinters. Up to 6 smoke grenade discharges are mounted on the turret to offer self-protection for the crew members. So these were the vital details and general characteristics of the Russian tank which Indian Army is looking to induct, but not sure if this would happen due to the recent Atmanirbhar Bharat and Make in India missions. Thanks for watching. I'll upload another video with a new defense update or an aviation update later. Please do subscribe my channel and hit the bell button next to it, and also feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you.